Everything's ready now for gluing. The horn capsule is prepared, the Turfcord is cleaned and modified at the pedestals. We got the Turfcord, adhesive, our special stretch foil, and a mat to lay underneath, because the binding takes place at the weighted limb. The mat compensates for the unevenness of the ground to achieve a perfect result.
Einen ebenen Druck, einen gleichmäßigen Druck auf den Turfcord an die Hornkapsel und deswegen diese leichte Dämpfungsmatte.
Now it is important to clean the bearing surface again with a rasp before gluing and to break the edges slightly.
Weil hier kurz auf dem Erdboden gestanden hat, einmal noch mal kurz mit der Raspel drüber gehen, die Kante nur leicht brechen.
To protect your skin, you should wear powder-free natural gloves. I also put a finger protector over my index finger to apply the adhesive. Now apply a thin layer wherever the Turfcord comes in contact with the hoof. The wall and the bars are especially important. You can mark the areas beforehand to be sure you won't miss a spot.
Mit dem Huf in Berührung kommt mit einer dünnen Schicht des Turfcord-Klebers, ganz wichtig hier im Eckstrebenbereich, aber auch hier rundherum, an der Wand, im Sohlenbereich.
Then apply a thin layer inside the Turfcord. We don't need much because we are dealing with a one-component thin layer adhesive. That's already enough. Spread it everywhere inside the Turfcord. You notice when it glides everywhere that you have spread the adhesive evenly.
Aber auch an die Wand. Ich merke das quasi schon, wenn das so ein bisschen gleitet, dass ich überall den Kleber im Turfcord verteilt habe.
Then remove the finger protector or glove and apply the Turfcord as we did before during the test fitting. Grab it, widen it, put it on the toe, adjust the center, then lengthen it, giving the Turfcord the shape of the horn capsule, and put it on one and then the other heel. Now the holder fixes the heel again with his thumbs. Then you start fixing the Turfcord with our special stretch foil. The wrapping starts at the widest point. Wrap at least 3 times crossways here, and if necessary press the sides of the Turfcord against the hoof wall to ensure perfect fitting. Then come from underneath to the toe and wrap further back, taking over the heel area of the outer Turfcord leg with your thumb and the foil. You may have to press in a little more, but in this case it sits already perfectly. Now wrap the foil over the bail by tilting the foil like this. Then stretch the foil. Letting up slightly, tilting and stretching again. Letting it up slightly, tilting and stretching again. On the third time, turn the foil at the toe and use your thumb and the foil to take over the second heel, which has remained in position. Here too, wrap 3 times.
Einmal quer und wieder gerade stellen und Zug. Hoppla, alles gut. Und ein drittes Mal.
Then go straight to the wall. Our adhesive sets under pressure. The tread gets the pressure when the hoof stands on the ground. The wall gets the pressure from a tight wrap. So go over the bails here and then block the foil to exert maximum tension. Let up the foil slightly around the bails. You can recognize the tension by the fact that the foil becomes narrower.
Jetzt blockiere ich die Folie wieder und ziehe und stretch sie. Das ist eine Stretchfolie. Man sieht, die wird schmaler. Und so kriege ich einen optimalen Zug hier auf die Wand. Noch einmal.
Then go to the edge to tear off the foil easily. Now place the hoof on the mat and pick up the other leg.
Und ab. Wir nehmen die andere Seite hoch.
Depending on the outside temperature, the adhesive sets now in 2 to 3 minutes. We strongly recommend to use our special stretch foil and glue as it was specially manufactured for us. After removing the foil, the pedestals and press-on lip must be cut out.
Müssen die Podeste und die überstehende Anpresslippe entfernt werden. Am einfachsten
The
ist
easiest
das
way to do
bewerkstelligen,
this is to cut off the
indem ich
pedestals
die
with
Podeste
pliers.
abknips mit einer Zange. Bei extrem flachen Huf mit untergeschobenen Trachten mache ich
In
es
the
oft
case
so,
of
dass ich
extremely
letzte
flat
zwei
heels, I
Widerstände
often
als
leave them in
Einheitliche
place
Band
until they are level with the running surface to provide a little more support.
Dass man schön die Strahlfurche, die seitliche Strahlfurche
Here I have
reinigen
cut
kann.
the pedestals completely, for he won't need it.
Messer
Now I take the knife, stretch the elastomer a little
ziehe das
bit and
Elastomer
cut
ein
out the
bisschen
lip.
und schneide die Lippe raus.
Check whether a good bond has taken place. You can mark the wall of the heel buttress as a guide. If you extend it, it should result in the middle of the running surface of the turfcord. You can clearly see that the negative angle of the heel wall continues into the turfcord. That shows that the turfcord is simply an extension of the horn capsule.
Damit sieht man eigentlich, dass der Turfcord im Grunde genommen nichts anderes ist als eine natürliche Verlängerung der Hornwand.